Hello everyone, Strong Mom here. Today is Saturday, the 25th of September, 2021, and it's kind of been a long day. I made a video earlier about insurance and how I needed to file a claim. There was a storm that came through, and there was a loud boom outside. I think something hit the roof, and then my ceiling started leaking. So I called the insurance, and they said that they would send an inspector out, but that someone would call me. Um, well, it was a week, and no one called me. So yesterday, Friday, I thought that was kind of strange, and it was kind of late, so I was like, you know what, I'll handle it tomorrow, Saturday. And usually I wake up early, but today I didn't set an alarm. My youngest child and I, we built a kind of a pillow fort in the living room and watched movies all night. So we went to bed really, really late. They have a long weekend. So anyway, I woke up to pounding on the door this morning, and the um, the doorbell ringing, and oh my God, I was so scared because I recognized that pounding. That's my ex. So I didn't know what to do. My youngest was still fast asleep. We were up, late into the night watching movies. So um, I just stayed still. I was frozen, and more pounding, more doorbell ringing, and I just didn't move. Um, After about, I guess, maybe 15 minutes, I got the courage to kind of tiptoe and try to look out the window, and I saw that someone who obviously looked like an inspector, they had a utility belt and stuff, um, was outside. My ex was outside with him, and it dawned on me what happened. They had called my ex instead because he's still on the insurance, and he set the date with them. Never told me, never texted me, never called me. Said, "Hey, we're gonna have the inspector come by," because he just wanted to gain entry into the house. So since I didn't answer the door, he called the cops and they came too. But they didn't. They didn't ring the doorbell or pound on the door. They just talked to him in the front of the house. And I guess basically to say, hey, there's nothing we can do. You don't live here. At least that's what I hope they said. But I wasn't going to jump into that conversation. I did not want to talk to my ex. Oh my goodness. Like, I didn't know what to do. So I had my phone and I was trying to figure out, do I call the cops too and try to explain from inside the house what's actually going on, not his story, and or do I call the insurance right now so they can call the inspector because they have his number. Obviously, I don't, and I just didn't know what to do. Eventually, the cops left and my ex left, but the inspector was still there, kind of just staring at the roof, from their vehicle. So I opened the door and I said, "Hey, come on in. I am so sorry about that. This is what happened. My ex is abusive. He's commanding. He's a bully. And he doesn't live here anymore. He hasn't lived here since January 2020. He doesn't care about anything that goes on here. So I'm sorry that you talked to him. You should have talked to me. I had put in the information for someone to call me, not him. And he apologized and said he didn't know. And, but if he could just look at the property, I said, sure, please. I'm the one that called and put in the claim. So, anyway, long story short, very nice gentleman. He did what he had to do and he left. Then I called my insurance company and shout out to them. They did amazing. They basically called my ex and told him he can't be the holder of the account because he doesn't live here. So if he doesn't live here, he can't be the primary responsible. So that was wonderful. I really appreciate their help. They did a great job. So I'm so thankful to them. And but oh my goodness, what a long, rough, trying morning. And, angry text from him. But I'm not going to even acknowledge those. So, good news is he's no longer on the account as a, primary holder, since the deed to the house is also in his name as well as mine. He's in the insurance overall, and that's just how insurance works. But from now on, if I need to call them about anything, they can talk to me. So I'm thankful for that. But that was my day. So just letting you guys know on my little adventure moving forward, trying to rip off this slow band-aid. So it's been a long day. Peace. Have a good one. I hope your life is more pleasant and more calm than mine is right now. Have a great one. Good night.